Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Samantha the Introvert. Today I wanted to give you my personal review on episode 4 of Perfect 10 Liners. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so they're at a meeting and people decided to play a bet to guess why they all gathered together. And Arm, who bet the most, said he heard from someone that they are going to do cleaning. But to their shock, it has nothing to do with what Arm said. It has to do with an event coming up. Because they are clueless to what the event is, in comes Pond to sit next to Sand to explain what the event is actually about. After explaining what the event is, they started asking Pond why he came, and Pond about to reveal that he came for Sand, but he ended up saying that he came to help everyone. Then they asked about why Ark never showed up, and Pond said Ark doesn't care about such event, so he will not show up. But just as Pond said that, Ark showed up. And then Pond then said that Ark only showed up on one reason, and Pond looked at Arm when he said that. Then Ark started asking Arm why he never answered his phone calls, and Arm told Ark that his phone was on vibrate. Later after the meeting, Sand is rushing them on to get to the ball field. But when they ask why Sand is such in a rush, Sand told them that because Ark asked Arm to show up on the field and he doesn't want Ark to be angry with Arm. But we're not dumb. We know that Sand is rushing to see Pond. When they got to the field and saw them playing, they also witnessed Ark injury, which to me it was not real to add that injury in it. It makes no sense, and how he got it was impossible. Also, this was not necessary because all he did was bruise his knee. The boy can still walk. But the sight of blood got poor Sand feeling very lightheaded, so Pond was worried and took Sand away. Then Art gave the friends the signal to help him get rid of people so he can have Arm by himself. Trust me, they understood the assignment. Art turned the professional medical team away so he could use Arm to do it. Arm is an engineering student, not a medical student. Then we see Pond and Sand. Sand made it obvious that he likes Pond's company. Also, I love the pink on Mark. Then Sand said he's ready to go back to his friends, but because Pond wanted to spend more time with Sand, he told Sand that Arm and Ark are already left and People is enjoying football. Yeah, People is not having fun. In fact, he mentioned that before they went on the field that he's a basketball person, not a football person. And the fact that Arm and Sand left their friends. Mm-mm-mm. Then we see Pond took Sand to a restaurant to eat. Again, we have another person taking their love interest at a restaurant in sportswear. You can tell by the look on Pond's face that he loves to be around Sand and he lights up whenever Sand speaks. Okay, so because Sand complimented on how great Pond is, Pond said that he is the only person that ever said anything great about him. He said that ever since he was a child, he never was good at anything. He tried a lot of things, but no one ever told him that he was good at this. To me, I feel like he wanted attention, and until he met Sand, he got that. Okay, then we have Ark, who invited Arm to his condo because he claims that he's badly injured, so Arm cooked for him. And just like Pond, Ark is just as head over heels when he's around Arm. After their little date, Sand made sure that he wants to book another dinner date. This time, he wants to be the one to pay. I'm telling you, GMMTV is testing the hairstyle with Mark, but I already looked and loved the style that he had in episode 1. It's kind of like the same hairstyle as Poon is wearing. After dinner, Art decided to take a shower and Arm washed the dishes. Ark then thanked Arm. I gotta say, Ark has been very calm with Arm ever since that car accident. Maybe it's just me, but I don't like the slide door. Worse is the entrance and exit door. Then Arm, being flirty, told Ark if he has any fever, he should take a medicine, or if he misses him, he should drink the sponsorship milk. And of course, he drank the milk. Then once Arm got in his dorm room, here comes Sand to question him about his whereabouts. While they talking, they got scared by people. Poor people, no one contacted or checked on him. But my question is, isn't people room before their room or is it after? Either way, the boy skipped that door and forced his only strength and energy to get to their door. Anyways, people told them what he went through, and they said that they never showed up because they were told that people was having fun. People then hit them with reality, saying that they know each other since kindergarten, which means they know each other for a long time. They should know that people does not like football. So it's safe to say they left the poor boy for a guy. Anyways, they talking about Ark and how they think that Ark likes Arm, but Arm refused to believe it. Arm then spotted Angon and dragged his two friends to pretend for looking something, but in actuality he's trying to hide from the girl, and that plan failed. So anyways, Girl said she wants to talk to Arm. When they went somewhere to talk, Girl told Arm that she sees that Ark likes him. Arm then told her that it's impossible and that Ark could already be dating someone, but he is not revealing it because he likes his privacy. Angon then told Arm that she never sees Ark with anyone but Arm. Furthermore, the member of Perfect Ten Liners has a specific bracelet and each person is unique. And if Ark still has both bracelets, it means he's single because it should be he has one and the significant other has the same one just like Jet and Yipun. When Arm mentioned about the bracelet, Yipun ended up forgetting to bring Arm to where he should get the membership bracelet. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, this girl keeps forgetting a lot of things. You know, for a mentor, you are really doing your job. Since episode 1, that is the only episode you were shown solo. For the rest of the episode, you're always with Jet. And I get he's your man, but damn, you doing your job or not? Anyways, at the battlefield as usual, Ark asks Arm to get a towel from his bag, and that is when Arm sees the bracelets and got happy because that means Ark is single. So now Arm is happy, but he's not sure if he likes Ark yet. So later on, Arm remembered Yipun mentioned a person and asked Ark about that person. Ark said this person is the very first member of the Perfect Ten Liners and he is the one that came up with the idea about the membership bracelet. Then, because Arm got interested, Ark waited until Arm leaves, and then Ark calls Yipun to get the address of this number one member of the club so he can bring Arm there. Then we see people, Sand and Arm went to a bar to have their little fun. Then people see some guy dragging a person called Guy out to beat him. So people went to call Sand and Arm for help. Then they started fighting, but then a guy hit Arm in the head with a glass bottle, knocking Arm unconscious. When Arm woke up at the hospital, he sees Ark, Jet, and Yipun. Clearly, you can see Ark is both worried and upset. Arm then asked about the guy they were fighting, and Jet said that that person is at the police station. Arm then asked about his friends, and he was told that they left the hospital after the checkup. Okay, let's be honest here. In reality, that white thing on Book's head, in reality, they would actually have to trim the part where the cut is and they will put the bandage on it, not that thing. But since this is acting, we'll just call it like a cotton pin. So anyways, due to not wanting to cause trouble with the guard if they see Arm's injury, Ark let Arm sleep over at his place. Art came up with one somewhat useful excuse. I still don't understand how many signs it has to be for Arm to see that Ark likes him. Oh, it's morning time. And since Arm is having a afternoon class and Ark has a morning class, Ark offers to drop Arm to his dorm on the way to class. The fact that Ark even cooked for Arm is so cute. I guess he wanted to repay Arm for cooking for him, or it could be the maid that cooked. While eating, Arm noticed that Ark has a bruise on his knuckles, but Ark told an excuse why he has it. Unless you were born yesterday, we know why. When they got to the dorm, Ark gave Arm the second textbook he promised, even though Ark said he never got the chance to finish the first book. After that, his two friends came to check on him. Anyways, they told Arm about the fight and how Ark was the one that went to the police station with the people and he paid his fine. And poor Arm doesn't know about this fine because Ark never told him. Turns out, when Ark found out about the fight and found out who hit Arm in the head, Ark went to fight with the guy and ended up at the police station and had to pay a fine. At class, Ark is talking to Worm, and Worm spoke about the fact that he can tell Ark got pretty better at controlling his anger, but as soon as he heard about Arm, he went aggressive. When Worm mentioned that Ark knew that people know of the bar fight, but he then said he hopes that Arm doesn't find out about it. But when Worm looked outside and see the sad Arm and said to Ark it's too late. Ark went to speak to Arm, and Arm asked Ark why he never told him about what happened and what he did. Ark told Arm that it was no big deal to be worried about, but Arm told Ark that he is worried and he is the reason why he got to this mess. Anyways, since they spoke about everything and got that problem out of the way, Arm was about to go back to his dorm to sleep until this afternoon class. But Ark told Arm that he can sleep in his class since the teacher is not that all strict. Look at them, watching Ark caring for the sleeping Arm. Classes is over and Worm is trying to be Cupid and let Ark go with Arm, but Ark wasn't ready for that. Either that or he was too slow to read the sign that Cupid was showing. Meanwhile, Arm got to class not realizing he still has Ark's uniform jacket. Later on, Sans sees the angry Pawn and tries to hide his bruised face from him, but it's too late. Pawn already know about the fight through Ark, and so there is no use hiding the face. Pawn then hugged Sans, saying that he is glad nothing serious happened to Sand. Why do I feel that their relationship would either be the first or the last to develop? See, this is the hairstyle I'm talking about. GMMTV, please let this one stay. Then come Arm to see Ark in the chemistry lab. Arm keeps surprising Ark because Arm told Ark that the reason he came was to see Ark and that he wants to wait to go home with Ark. So Arm decided to sleep again while waiting for Ark to finish his work. In his little dreamland, he thought about what his friend told him about Ark liking him. After waking up, Ark decided to ask Ark about his true feelings for him. Then Ark looked at Arm and asked if he wishes to show his true feelings to Ark, and if he does, will he accept? Then he told Arm that if he does not answer, then he will take this as a yes, and he likes him too. Okay, guys, that is the end of my personal review on episode 4 of Perfect 10 Liners. Stay tuned for my review on episode 5. And as always, if you like my reviews, give them a thumbs up, subscribe, hit notification bell so you never miss any of my videos, and I'll see you next time.